Breaking news, in fact, also coming in now. 101 sailors are reported missing in the U.S. attack on the Iranian vessel. 78 other sailors were wounded in the incident. While identity of the sailors is unknown, several dead bodies have also been recovered from the submerged vessel. So many sailors continue to remain missing from that vessel, which the U.S. has now confirmed that it sunk very close to Sri Lankan territory. Commodore Bhushand Dan, defense expert, what do you make of this detail coming in? Identity of the sailors remains unknown, but multiple of them still missing.
Yeah, in fact, if you recall the 1971 war, the unfortunate case of INS Kukri going down, it was a matter of 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes, the whole ship, along with the ship's crew, went down. Why? Because when one possibility is if a missile hits a ship, it doesn't break immediately. On the other hand, if a torpedo hits a ship, which is underwater, of course, underwater hit, ship suffers, then it almost breaks down 2 or 3 pieces at once. And that is the time, it happened in the early morning hours this morning, correct? Indian local times, Sri Lankan time. So the point is, rescue becomes more difficult, and it is in the international waters it happened, it was not in the... So this kind of attack is deadly, but I just want to come to another aspect, namely, as Indians, we need to be very, very clear that no doubt about it, that 7th October attack by Hamas on Israel was a rogue activity sponsored by a rogue nation, Iran. But one rogue activity cannot be controlled by another rogue activity. I think USA is acting as a rogue country by attacking a sovereign state and killing their top leader. And then, mercilessly thinking of changing regimes everywhere. Venezuela today, right now, Ecuador, and there's a fight going on. US forces are also fighting in Ecuador and also talking of taking over Greenland fully and so on and so forth. The point is, there's a requirement to call off these kind of activities by all of us. Well, we as intellectuals, we need to highlight this. And the fact is that what is the excuse? I think we all know it. In 2018, first term of Trump, when the JCPOA accord, that accord between USA and Iran, underwritten by P5 plus Germany, said that nuclear weapon development by Iran will be curtailed, and International Atomic Energy Agency will be doing inspections. It was going along merrily. This JCPOA accord was signed in 2008 by Obama, and Trump, as usual, came to the scene and said, no, nothing doing throughout this accord. And now it appears, even now the negotiations which were happening between Oman-mediated negotiations between USA and Iran, they were going quite fine. Iran was quite submissive, there are reports. But I think it was a premeditated decision taken by Trump to attack at the behest of Israel, certainly, which is well known. Also at the behest of Saudi. There are reports saying that even Saudi would not like to see the... Yeah. So the point is that the whole world is going to get gripped in this kind of expansion of the war.
Yes.
And I must tell you only one aspect. Virtually, Hormuz Strait is closed now. We take 15 to 20 million barrels of oil per day through Persian Gulf, states of Hormuz. Of course, from Iran, not much comes in this. It's from Saudi and Kuwait, etc. We get it. But $1 increase in the crude price amounts to $2 billion annual burden on us. And we import $140 billion oil per year, which is huge amount, because our total imports are around 450 of everything else, including $100 billion from China.
Okay.
But look at this.
Okay.
So it's a
Stay
big
with us.
burden.